Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel, Long and Strong.
What's going on, everybody?
Thank y'all so much for all of our new subscribers and people who were subscribed before. We really appreciate y'all. We hope y'all been enjoying our content and that you continue to enjoy our content. So today we're going to talk about apologies, forgiveness, and all the stuff that comes along with that. So babe, how are you when it comes to like apologizing when you're wrong?
When I'm wrong, like not on purposely wrong,
You think it's a difference between being purposely wrong and being wrong on accident? Because both of them equal wrong.
yeah, there's a difference.
Okay, tell me.
One of the differences is if I say something that I believe, but it hurts your feelings. Another difference is if I say something that I didn't know affected you and hurts your feelings.
Okay.
So, with apologies, man, this is kind of hard. This may sound even kind of weird, but with apologies, I don't like people to apologize to me. Like if you did something to me, then you meant to do that. I don't need a sorry. You know, it's okay if you acknowledge that you was wrong, or you acknowledge, to yourself that maybe you should have did that. But you did it because you wanted to do it, and there was a reason why you did it. So I don't really accept apologies. But if it was an apology of somebody stumped my toe, and they say sorry, yeah, of course it was on an accident, I'm gonna accept that apology. But if it's something big or, personal or whatever it may be, I don't accept it. Because people do stuff because they want to.
Okay. And so how are you at being the apologizer though?
It's the same. If I stumped your toe on accident, I'm going to tell you sorry. If I did something that I believed that was right, or, it was my opinion on how I see something, then I don't think a person should apologize.
Okay. Cool.
Because even if they did apologize, would they mean it? Because they already did it. Most people apologize because they got caught or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
It may have a consequence. So
yeah. Okay, cool. So for me, I have no problem apologizing when I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'm like, dang, okay, I'm wrong. My bad, And I agree with you. People gonna do what they do, and 9 times out of 10 they thought about it before they did it, but they still did it. So, yeah. But for me, I don't think that I do stuff that I shouldn't be doing in the first place. So, I think with us, our apologies would be like if we having a debate about I don't know, turtles have shells. And you like, they do. And I'm like, no, they don't. And then you prove to me that they do. And I'm like, yeah, my bad. I don't have no problem being wrong,
Right. Right.
Yeah, okay, you're right. I'm not going to be like, how a lot of people talk about, the woman is always right. I don't believe that. I don't believe that happy wife, happy life shit. I believe that happy spouse, happy house. Like, we both should be living happily because this is both of our lives and it should be civilized, So I think that if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going to admit it and I'm going to move on. And how do you feel about, I guess you kind of already said about forgiveness. Like, for me, for example, I would say that I believe in forgiving people, but, a lot of people, they'll forgive and then they hold on to it, they keep bringing it up. I believe that if I forgive you for something, it shouldn't be brought back up. And if it's something that I can't let go of, then I don't know. I just don't feel like it should be dwelled on. Or I feel like if it's something that's unforgivable, but I said I forgive you and it's gonna keep coming up, then we probably shouldn't be together. Because when is it gonna ever be okay for me to accept and move on? if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. I don't forgive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I probably should, but I don't. Because if a person did it to you once, they'll do it to you again, and then they'll just apologize again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not gonna hold on to it, but I'm not gonna forgive you for what you did.
Yeah.
You know, if it's something small, then of course I'm still not gonna forgive you for it, but I can look over it. If that makes sense, I'll look over it. If it's something big, no, I can't forgive you for that.
Yeah. Okay, so when you say let's specify big and small. So when I think small, I'm thinking like you had a piece of cake in the refrigerator and I just could not resist eating a couple bites of it. And I knew that was your favorite cake and you've been waiting to eat that cake. And I was like, dang, babe, I'm sorry, I just had to. Could you forgive me?
I ain't gonna forgive you, but that's something small, you know?
Okay, so we gonna still be together after this cake.
It is what it is. Exactly. Right.
Okay, so something big. I mean, we both have talked about this before. I would never forgive you, and you never forgive me for cheating or lying about something major or lying in general. I just don't feel like adults should be lying to each other because we're adults. Yeah.
The trust will be gone.
Yeah, exactly. So once trust is gone, like, I don't think there's a point in reconciling because it's just like, that's always going to be in the back of my head that you cheated or you lied. So, like, yeah, I'm going to still have feelings for you, but it's basically going to be over, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, like, again, you said little stuff like, I don't know, leaving the toilet seat up or something like, dang, babe, I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to forgive you, bro. Like, it's whatever, you know? Like, did you do it on purpose, though? Or is it just something you do? Because, you know, you said if you thought about, should I put this toilet seat down? But, man, I don't feel like it. I'm too tired. And you kept it moving. Is that forgivable, though? In your eyes, if it was on me?
I mean, if you knew the person, or if you knew that I didn't put that toilet seat down because I was too tired, but I knew to think about putting that toilet seat down, yeah, don't forgive me. Don't forgive me.
Don't forgive you. Well, I probably would. I forget about it too, because I'm not a big believer in forgiving and forgetting. I think I try not to hold a grudge, but if it's something bigger than toilet seats, then most likely it's gonna be like, nah. But if it's
on a serious issue,
yeah,
can a person really forgive somebody?
Right. And I think that if you do forgive and move on. Don't bring it back up. You know, have the longest talk you can have about it. What feelings were brought up. Why you felt that way. The betrayal that's within you about it. You know, like talk about every aspect of it. And then, you know, have a moment and say you forgive and forget and move on. And it's never an issue again if you actually forgive somebody. But if you're going to forgive somebody just down the line, be like, remember that one time? Like, nah. Then what you forgive me for if you're going to keep bringing it up if it's still affecting you?
And I think that we are all human and it is not going to just disappear from your mind.
Right.
That's why I think it's hard. I think it's like cliche when people tell you, oh, I forgave such and such. Ain't no way. And maybe that's just my opinion. That's my opinion.
I think that's both of our opinion. Because, like, I've forgiven, like, a guy in the past who said he wasn't going to do something, did, and it's just like, but that was always in my mind. And that's what created a strain in the relationship because it's just like, bro, I'm never going to, you know, this is going to be back here burning in my mind and we're never going to be able to truly move past it because I'm not a forgive and forget type of person. So, oh well, don't do stuff you shouldn't be doing. We are adults. I mean, everybody wasn't raised the same and we ain't all cut from the same cloth, but it's just like, you still are past a certain age where you should know right from wrong. So if you wronging me and you know you wronging me, you think I'm just supposed to be like, oh, I got feelings for you, so I'm going to forgive you because we forever. No, I'm not the one. Don't do it. So, yeah. Okay, babe. Well, that's our conversation for today, y'all. Moral of the story, if you're going to forgive somebody, forgive them wholeheartedly. Don't keep bringing it up because it's going to create a strain in your relationship. If you feel like it's something that you're going to always think about, even though you said you forgave somebody, then reconsider your relationship with that person. And reconsider their motives. Like, you're going to be with somebody who's constantly wronging you and saying they sorry but then doing the same thing, or somebody who ain't really sorry about doing the thing in the first place when they thought about it and still did it anyways, you know? I ain't trying to break up nobody or nothing like that. I'm just saying, having these real conversations is important. So that's why we had conversations about what we gonna forgive each other for and what we ain't gonna forgive each other for. And we both know cheating and lying is not for neither one of us. So that's that.
That's that.
Cool. All right, I'm pressed out, babe. Anything else you want to say? I'm sorry.
No, man.
Okay. All right. Jesus, we hope that everything we said today, somebody can learn from it. That we hope people build healthy and strong relationships and be more communicative with one another and open with one another and honest about their feelings about things. And that people, if they have it in their hearts to forgive, that they wholeheartedly forgive and move on. And if they can't, they have great, deep conversations with one another. Amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Hope y'all have a lovely rest of y'all week. And we're going to see y'all on Friday. Mwah.